What's good, boys? It is currently Sunday, so we just arrived to Destin Beach. Bro, look at this. Look at these houses, bro. Come on now. We're about to be living in these soon, bro. Just give it a few years, man. I'm telling y'all. Not even a few years, bro. We're about to be Airbnb-ing it up. Living in places like that, bro. Going to Spain, going to Italy. Beautiful houses like that, bro. Maybe like 5K a night, bro. Light. We're making 100K a month, but chilling here. Just did a little bit of work. Posted the Creed Talk for the day 63, I believe. So let me give y'all a little tour. So that's the Coolio. It's like, bro, it's like mad weird, but chill table. Got the entrance right there. We got all these lights and John, so pretty W place. But we got the little kitchen. Got the snacks, bro. You see me, jacked as fluff. I got the bed, bro. This Sean's it's like a 2-year-old boy, twins type John. So we're crashing in there. And the best part about it, bro, y'all know the best part. It's this John, bro. This John. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now, bro. There'll be vacation, bro. There'll be vacation. But talking to my parents, earlier, we were just driving through here and stuff. They were looking at all these different houses, and they were like, they were like, that's wild how much like people would pay to like Airbnb, live there, like how much people just in general like pay for these houses, like literally millions of dollars just for like I mean, it's not tiny, but like it's a pretty skinny house, right? Stuff like that. So much money. And even just like to rent it out, like Airbnb it. And I was just thinking in my mind, bro, like and like by the time probably next year, bro, Lord willing, I'll be printing, and I'll be able to straight up just give my parents like 10-15K and say, you know what? Pick a house, bro. We'll Airbnb like a really nice house like one of these, maybe 4 or 5K a night. Enjoy it. And I thought about that. I'm not gonna tell them that, but bro, I'm telling y'all, hard work's gonna pay off sooner or later. It's gonna pay off, bro. So this is the life that I'm looking forward to, man. Just a simple life, man. Just working hard every single day towards my business, and changing people's lives as well, and giving back. That's all I really care about at the end of the day, and obviously God as well. So just look at that. So we will be out there a lot. We're actually gonna be trading out there. Probably every single session will be out there in the morning. Because that's just, bro, like who doesn't wanna just chill out there in the sun, like a nice little patio like that and trade. So I got my laptop. We'll be trading on the laptop this week. So kind of a weird week we had this week. So we have 2 days that have high impact news. The other 3 days have like no news. So it can be a really bad week. And what sucks is that, again, I'm on the second month of this model. It's starting to pick up these past 2 weeks. Actually, these past 2 weeks have been pretty bad in price action, but like we get like 1 A+ setup a week, and I've been taking them. So I've been taking more wins than ever. I've been progressing more than ever. I've been taking the least losses I ever have. But this is the second eval I've bought with this new mentor I have. And again, I'm like 2.5 months, a little bit over 2 months deep into this model and learning from him. And dude, recently, literally these past 2 weeks have been improved, like bro, crazy improvement, even in the worst price action, crazy improvement. So, yeah, so like I'm about to get rebuild this week on my eval, and right now I'm gonna at break even. I'm at like I think 50,200 or something like that. So right above break even or somewhere around break even right now. So we're gonna get rebuild on Thursday. So we're gonna try to be really lenient and just take like straight eval setups. And y'all know me, bro. I'm trying to learn that right now. Just this past week and a half, just trying to learn the process of understanding, okay, what is eval trade, what isn't, so that I don't have to, take 3 weeks just to pass an eval. Instead, pass them quickly and understanding the process of doing that. Okay, this is an eval setup that's like really good at, A plus draw on liquidity, really good conditions. I'm gonna enter and then, bank right there. And instead of waiting for the most absolute A plus entries just to catch an eval trade, when that in fact can be an XFA trade. So y'all know I'm in the process of learning that right now. So hopefully this week by Thursday we can get 3 solid wins, and pass the account. But we shall see. Lord willing, we can. But if not, just gonna start again, bro. And this time we'll be fresh, 50K, and we'll get straight to it. So it's just a matter of time, boys. All right, so I'll probably see y'all tomorrow. So peace out.
Yeah. She loves me not, I'll find you in another's eyes. The promise of another life, cool, but what's on the other side? With whom you gonna trudge the aisle? Open arms if wasn't mine. For whom you gonna become a bride? The moon I flung among the skies. Who view you as another guy? I surely love to meet him if this church can come in other sizes. Otherwise, I much prefer surprise.
Alright, so it is currently Tuesday. We took 0 trades today again, bro. Terrible price action. Let me pull it up real quick. So yeah, yesterday we did not take anything. Price action again was just not the best, bro. And today, not the best either. Not really expecting much from this week. We might get probably 1 A plus setup, maybe even 2 if we're lucky. But we have no news all week. We have news on Thursday, high impact news, and every single other day we don't have news in the AM. So not expecting much at all going into each and every single day this week. But let me pull up the price. Yeah, this was today. Hold up. Yeah, maybe for reversal traders it was good. If you, waited for that inversion off that 50-minute gap tap. But for continuation traders, that's horrendous. That's horrendous. Even in general, price is just flat. It's not good. So yes, we did not take any trades today. As you can see, no trades were taken. We are still $200 in drawdown, I believe. So again, ending off this eval pretty much break even, right? So what I wanted to come on here and talk a little bit about was being patient, right? Being patient is so important in trading. Let me pull this up real quick. Being patient in trading is so important. And if you're not willing to wait long term for, results, you're not going to become profitable, right? And so many people make it so hard on themselves. And that is including me, right? In trading, I have made it so hard on myself in the beginning where I would overcomplicate trading. First of all, I would have an overcomplicated model. I would refuse to get someone to teach me how to trade, right? At least someone that's expensive. Yes, I've bought, $10 mentorships before, $10 a month, but never one-on-one. I refused to do that. I always said, I'm only going to trade my model. I'm going to be authentic. I'm going to trade my model. I'm going to trade my model only. I'm not going to use anyone's model. Because I thought it was cheating if I learned from someone else their model and just learned over time. But money is money, right? Freedom is freedom. And yes, if you enjoy trading a model, it doesn't matter if it's someone else's. Use it. If you are paying for someone's service, learn from them, right? If you are struggling in trading, learn from them. Okay? All it takes at the end of the day is consistency with a simple model. That is it, bro. That is it. All you have to do past that point is just be patient. That's it, bro. And I could have become I could have become profitable so much quicker, bro. And I'm just getting to that point now where I'm on the verge of it. And I literally wasted over a year because of those main things, because I overcomplicated trading. I was trying quarterly theory, this and that. I was trying all these these different strategies, bro. And I would just try to implement things, right? Yes, obviously I traded an unprofitable model. Y'all know this, an unprofitable model for 8 months. And that was inversions, SMT on the 15-minute, 1 hour gap. Dude, it was just a bunch of things. And what I have
learned in the past 2 to 3 months, right? And that's including the Cole's mentorship as well, which he just helped me kind of get into the understanding of a simple model can be profitable. It really just comes down to experience. It really just comes down to experience, right? There is no point in overcomplicating a model. Power of 3, high time frame SMT, quarterly theory, all this different stuff. Yes, I'm not saying SMT is confusing, right? Because I used to use it, and it's very, very simple. But when you're starting to use it, for QQMT and all these different crazy quarterly theory concepts and power of 3 concepts, it's just you just don't need to do that, bro. You don't need to do that. And I thought that I was doing right by waking up every single day and getting after it, which I obviously was, right? You should be doing that. But at the same time, I was overcomplicating my model, and I just thought I needed to complicate it. I needed to have a mechanical model that is, okay, I need to see an hourly gap tap, a 15-minute inversion, and then a 1-minute inversion after that, an SMT. I thought I needed to have that to become profitable. I didn't think that, I can just simply wait for a 15-minute gap tap or an hourly gap tap every single day and then possibly take a 5-minute inversion off those gaps. I never thought that you could be profitable with that because that's so simple. It's mechanical when you're looking at it like that. But when you simplify a model and you say, okay, every single day I am not going to look at a 3-minute, I'm going to wait for an obvious draw on liquidity, and I'm going to take a 5-minute or 1-minute retrace with a confirmation out of it. That simple. But when you are able to use that in a non-mechanical way, right, and be able to use that with a lot of discretion and a lot of market experience and understanding how candles are printing and saying, okay, the draw on liquidity is pretty strong, market conditions aren't that good, and the setup is somewhat good. I'm not taking that, right? Mechanical strategies where you see pretty much anything. And if it checks off your boxes, you're going to take the trade. That's the way I used to think. When price action was somewhat good conditions, I didn't really care about if a draw on liquidity was strong enough, right? I would pick random DOLs. And if I saw my boxes getting checked off for my confluence that I need to see, I took it, right? And that's why it's literally taken me so long to become profitable. And that's why a lot of people take so long, because they want to overcomplicate trading. I promise you guys, please, 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 get a mentor. Get a mentor with a profitable strategy that has proof and that is consistent, right? And make sure that his model is simple. It is simple, right, bro? Because all it comes down to at the end of the day is discretion and understanding and repetitions with that simple model. Simple does not mean easy. A simple model does not mean it's easy at all. But when you get a complicated model, you're just making it 10 times harder on yourself. And it shouldn't be like that. So guys, please invest in a mentor. Please stop being so up in your head about it, bro, like I was for so long, and thinking that you can do this all on yourself. Drop your ego. Start putting God first, bro. I promise you, that's when everything changed for me, because he led me to this making all these decisions at all at once. Okay, buying a mentor. Okay, I'm not going to college next semester. Okay, all these different things, bro, changing my life, bro. All at once, right when I started to put God first in my life. And that's when it became not a fight anymore. Not up and down, up and down, up and down, ooh, all the way down. That was cringy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't a constant battle anymore, back and forth, bro. It's now, for the past 2 months, since I have started to get a good understanding of this model with my mentor that's actually helping me. It's slow but steady progression. Slow but steady. Every single week I'm getting better. Every single week I'm catching more trades than I was missing the prior week. I'm avoiding the losing trades that I would have taken a few weeks ago. It's slow but steady progression, and it's because I have a simple model. It's because I have someone helping me, right? That's one-on-one in me. That's not a course. That's not all that. It's an actual mentorship, so I'm learning one-on-one. Whenever I have questions, he answers, right? And I trust in the process, and I am patient. That is what you need to become profitable. That is it. That is it, bro. That is it. That is what I've really, really started to understand lately. Bro, you can have the most simple model in the world, and my model is pretty simple itself. And as long as you have market experience with it, you have good psychology, you will become profitable. You have good discretion with anything. If you have a good drawn liquidity every single day, bro, you don't even need a model. If you have a bit of discretion, you can become profitable. That's what I've learned. That's like the biggest thing that I've taken away from these past 2 months, bro, because it's just I love not being in the place where I'm fighting profitability anymore. I'm not fighting it. I'm not going back and forth every single week where I'm so down, crying every single night 1 week, and then up the next week where I'm feeling decent about myself, and then down back the next week. I hated that, and I felt like I was never going to become profitable. But now I know for a fact I'm going to become profitable because I've made it through that phase where it's so rough, where I don't understand what's going on. And then now I'm at the point where it's, again, steady progression week by week by week for 2 months in a row, where I'm now taking more wins than I ever have, where I'm avoiding the most days that I ever have that are bad days. Bro, last week we had 3 garbage price action days, right? Every single one of those days I did not take a trade. This week we have 2 trades. We had 2 days so far, Monday and Tuesday, both days garbage, didn't take a trade. It is as simple as that, bro. It is as simple as that. So that's my yap for this video, bro. I hope y'all can take something away from this, bro, because I wish I heard this a lot earlier in my journey. It would have saved me so much time. But yeah, bro, that's gonna wrap this portion of the video up. But yeah, man, it's Tuesday right now. We got a beautiful view. You see right here? Oh shoot. All of you. Just enjoying the beach, bro. My family's out right now at the beach, bro. Like I got mad burnt yesterday, or not mad burnt, but like my back got a little burnt. And second of all, I'm not a big fan of the beach. I just don't like going to the beach. I like being here, but not, out in the sand and swimming and all that because I get burnt. So I just don't like that too much. So went out yesterday all day for a few hours, and today I'm just gonna chill out. I'm gonna do some work, and then we're probably gonna play some pickleball tonight. So it'll be fun. But yeah, we've been super locked in. We have 10 days left of 75 hard, bro. 10 days left. Y'all remember me when I was talking about this, like 6 or 7 vlogs ago, bro. Talking about me starting 75 hard this summer and starting the Creed Talk, and man, it's just flown by. My life has completely changed since then, in the way that I understand the markets, in the way that I've been trading, and my confidence in my model, all these different things within a few months. So wrapping up 75 hard pretty soon. We have again 10 days left. We're on day 65 today, I believe. Creed Talk 65 today is coming out, I believe. So yeah, bro. Like, it's just flying by. We're making so much progression this summer. We're super, super locked in. I even my uncle got me a Whoop band, so now I can track my health, track my sleep. Last night I got a 78 sleep score, and then the night before that I got an 86. So we're gonna try to figure out what's wrong with my sleep through that, making sure I get the right amount of sleep every single night, and it tracks my stress levels through my heart rate, all that stuff. So yeah, my stress is not the best, but other than that, it's pretty sweet to have this and be able to track it. So my uncle's a G. So yeah, other than that, I don't know when I'll pick up the camera next, but tomorrow hopefully is a decent day. We have Powell speaking at 2 p.m. so we will see, but I will see y'all whenever I pick up the camera next. Peace. Alright, so we ended up taking 2 trades today. Actually, no, we took 3. So typically I don't take 3, but figured out that for failed accounts, when you blow accounts, they pretty much rebuild, right? I've only blown 2 to 3 accounts before, so I don't blow many accounts just because I've taken it so slow pretty much the entire time I've traded evals, which has been for the past 10 months. I've been taking it not even 12 months, probably over a year. I've been trading evals. So this entire time I've only blown 3 accounts just because I went so slow with it in the beginning, but now I'm getting to the point where I, risk heavy as well as I'm learning this new model. So the first account with this model I blew, and that was last month. Last month was the first legitimate month of me learning this model. So that was a whole learning process. I blew the account, and I didn't know that you have to manually close the account for it not to reset. I thought once you blow an account, it was up to you. You have to manually do it instead of automatically doing it. So I got rebilled from the account I blew last month. So I woke up this morning with a fresh new eval. You can see right here, fresh new eval right here. So once I saw that, I was like, okay, bro. I just like looked for like a super just like free, just like 100% discretional trade, and this was it right here. I ended up taking this on the account that's down like $300. That was the one that I was supposed to keep on using instead of this one that got rebuild. So I took this right here, like for a simple like 1 point. I entered like in this area right here, 15, 30 contracts right here. Took out fully at this high at a 1.485 profit, and then this trade right here, this is the one that I took on like the legitimate eval because it's an actual like good setup. So this is the one that was the fresh one. I entered right here. We tapped in this 1 minute gap right there. So put my stop loss halfway through this fair value gap, just because we got a good confirmation right here, and just because I'm playing it aggressive again. I'm on an eval. Second of all, like we're at all-time highs. So went for just 1.5R all the way up here. All-time highs. I kind of just run 1.5R trades, but as you can see right here, this was break even as well. This is on the new account. This is break even. So enter right here, 32 micros. Exited right here, break even, right, for a loss of like $30. And then entered right here. We ran down to the 5 minute gap. Let me get rid of this, bro. This is annoying. Ran down to the 5 minute gap right here. Still close to the all-time highs. And I took this long right here. That was really, really good, in my opinion. So, yeah, got that 5 minute gap tap. We got a beautiful, it just in the moment this was moving, these candles were moving very, very quickly. So just like, it's just discretional, bro. Like, put my stop loss right here. We shouldn't continue chopping right here. Tapping that 5 minute gap, and now entered right here. Now we're dripping higher. So once we tapped the all-time highs, I didn't go break even until about like this area right here, just because like I wanted to see price rip further, and because we did have a chance of running into this fair value gap, stopping me out a little bit, and then running higher, at break even or whatever. So didn't decide to do that. So I just immediately went break even around this area right here, and then just held for a simple 1.9R for a profit of $1,500 on this new account. And as you can see, this was a break even. So 2 break evens on the new account. So I really just count today as 2 break evens. This wasn't even really a trade. It was like a super, super heavy discretional trade, and I just full ported because it was, this eval is getting rebuilt soon, and I'm really not supposed to even have it. Just because I didn't realize that they did like a whole reset rebuild thing. So I actually got taxed. But yeah, we took 2 trades. Did pretty well today. I'm glad happy how I performed. So, to be honest, we got good signals too, bro. We called out all-time highs today on the Discord, like always. And we actually had a few guys print too. So yeah, you can see right here, all-time highs hit. So looking for these hourly highs going into the day, and as you can see, first few highs already hit, all-time highs today, and bang, we ripped higher. So good day today, bro. Holy can I. But yeah, I literally had to halfway through the trade, bro. Holy, we're ripping lower. Halfway through the trade, I had to switch to my phone because the internet shut off, bro. Like, it's genuinely so cooked. Bro, we actually just ripped lower. Holy. Jeez, man. Swept all time and just ripped. That's actually crazy. There's no setups anyway. Nothing's clean. So that's the task list pretty much for the day. I don't know if you can see that, but that's pretty much what I am going to do today. So, yeah, go ahead and get that off. So yeah, I just posted 2 shorts yesterday. I posted 3. One of them's actually blowing up right now too. On IG, it has 6K views, bro. And then every single time I check on TikTok, it's getting like 100 likes per every single time. So yeah, go check it out, bro. Go check it out. It's been Brainrot, bro. Brainrot's working. Not gonna lie, Brainrot is working. It is genuinely working. So I'll pick up the camera whenever
something cool happens, or whenever we're reviewing a trade. Tomorrow's Thursday, so we actually have high impact news tomorrow, so tomorrow should be a good day, but we'll see.
I struck that line, but it just crept erupting from inside. I want you to be happy. How you happy with another guy who's drafting me? Is he just as fine? It's rattling, not gonna lie. Is that enough to cut a tie? Don't mean to blow you up this time of night. Can't scrub you from my mind. I'm tripping, dragging, and fashion up some replies. Just make it make sense to me. Yeah. Am I so much of a stain to you? Mistaked you can't erase history. Yeah, everything I ever gave to you, he gaining from you, making plays, benching me. Yeah, I was crazy making you wait on me. I'm late, but I ain't think you take shit from me. Yeah, all the ways I made you hate me.
All right, what's good, boys? Ended up not taking a trade today, and you wonder why. Top Step just decided to just forget, bro. They forgot to open the markets today. So, yeah, bro. Market opened exactly at 9:30. Did my market analysis. I was looking for all-time highs. And right when 9:30 opened, it crashed. Top Step servers went down. Top Step X servers went down. And the platform didn't work. Charts wouldn't open or anything. And people were starting to, like, because I posted on my story, and I was like, bro, you got to be kidding me. Like, Top Step's X servers are down. And there was people that were telling me to, like, hop on my phone and trade on my phone while looking at trading view charts. I'm like, bro, that's so cooked. Are you really, like, willing to take that chance, take that risk for it to screw up, for you to take the order and then your stop loss not be able to be placed because Top Step X is just cooked? Like, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. And that's what you got to get to, bro. Like, even if markets are moving clean, and I did see that on TradingView, we were ripping lower. We weren't going to all-time highs, but we really just dumped off open. Like, shorts could have been really clean, and they kind of were, right? There was a good eval setup. But, like, it's just not worth it, bro. It's just not worth it, hopping in that trade and then figuring out that I can't even place a stop loss because the servers are cooked. So it's not even worth it. But yeah, it, like, right when the DOL was hit, like 10:30, markets obviously chopped, right? We chopped for a minute afterwards. So yeah, like around this area was when the Top Step servers decided to open back up. Like it's actually kind of cooked. So I wasn't even on for this trade. I was peeping it on TradingView at the time. But yeah, this was like the eval trade for the day. There was no A+ setups. There hasn't really been an A+ setup other than the one yesterday that ended up break even. But yeah, there hasn't been an A+ setup that has played out this week so far. We've only had one, and it was break even, which typically doesn't happen with this model. But yeah, so this is the trade today. This is not an A+ setup. This is an eval trade. Just, again, heavy discretion. We are ripping lower. We're completely ignoring, like, all the high time frame bullish gaps to the left. And we're just showing a lot of, like, good order flow and good displacement lower. We ran up into this gap. Not a super strong retrace, but just a good enough one that, like, it's just looking pretty bearish. And once we begin to move out of this gap like that, I would, and again, this is hindsight. Like, I might not have even traded this, right? I'm not saying I would, but this is just a decent eval trade, something I just journaled as well. So, enter around that area and it would have banked, right? Just a simple 1-to-1. You can't really enter off the close of that candle because it's that far down. It would be negative RR. But I already journaled that trade, as you can see. Gotta show y'all I'm doing it too, bro. Gotta set the example. So yeah, that's it right there. There we go. So journal this trade, possible trade today if it loads, bro. The internet here is so cooked, bro. It's so cooked. But yeah, so that was the trade today. Anyway, like, if anyone was on Top Step X, you couldn't have taken that trade. Everyone that did end up taking that trade today, it was on Top Step, like normal Top Step, or MFFU. So yeah, we're cranking out today's work so far. It's 2 p.m. It's 1 p.m. here. So 1 p.m. here, and right now I'm about to work on the YouTube video for a bit, the vlog that I make right now, and got to hit my 2 workouts. But other than that, bro, I've been knocking today out, man. It's been a good day so far, bro. I've been using the Whoop band, bro, the little Whoop band, so much, bro. It's actually so fire. I can track my sleep, like the quality of sleep, the amount of sleep I'm getting, if it's poor or not, like how long I'm in REM sleep for. the sleep efficiency, like my heart rate during the sleep, like all this different stuff, bro. It's so fire. I get to manage my stress levels. It's kind of cooked, bro. Like my stress is pretty cooked, but we're gonna fix that when we're done with 75 hard. We're gonna focus up a lot on good sleep, possibly going to bed every single night at 9 and then waking up at 6 for a whole 9 hours of sleep, because it's saying right now I go to bed at 9 and wake up at 5, so that right there is 8 hours of sleep, but it's logging it every single day. That's my stress, bro. Every single day it's been like that, bro. It's so cooked. But yeah, every single day it's saying that I'm getting like 6 hours and 40 or so minutes, or 7 hours around there of sleep, and I'm going to bed at 9 o'clock and I'm waking up at 5, so that's 8 hours. So I'm like actually only getting like a whole 7 hours of legit sleep, and then that's parted into different types of sleep, right? REM and deep sleep and restful sleep, all that stuff. So obviously, like, we should target 8 hours of sleep. Like, you want to get actual 8 legitimate hours of sleep. So I'm just gonna knock up the amount of hours of sleep. So I'm going to 9, and most likely it'll take me a whole hour just to get in the phase to sleep, kind of like I am right now. It's like that for pretty much everyone, and then I'll be able to hit that target of getting 8 hours of sleep consistently. Because right now it's saying that my sleep is poor, and I 100% agree with it. It says hours versus needed. It's 66%. Up at the top, it's orange. So, or it's poor. Because every single night I've had one sufficient night and then 3 poor nights where I just don't get enough sleep. So, but I'm hitting the right amount of restorative sleep, which is very, very important right there. It's just 3 hours. We should be targeting 3 to 4 hours of restorative sleep. So at least I'm getting 3, but yeah, if I start going to bed after 75 hard, after a year and a half of waking up at 4:30 and 5 a.m. straight, hopefully I can fix my sleep a lot more, and I can, be a lot more ready for the day and more energized when I first wake up in the morning. But other than that, bro, I'm enjoying this thing, bro. Like, it's looking kind of hard. I got in a group too. It's pretty fire. One of my boys messaged me on Instagram, and he asked me if I want to be in his group. They got like a little Whoop Band like community group. It's actually kind of sick, but it's a bunch of guys in there, and they're making money, bro. Like two or three of them, like they're living in Miami all together. One of them is a high ticket salesman, and his name's Jake Ryan, I think. I've seen his videos before, but I believe his name's Jake Ryan. But he's in there, and like I think his name's like Gus or something, bro. Gus, he trades as well. They're all like profitable, like, bro, they're all making max bread. Other than me and the guy named Brady, which is the one that invited me. So we got like 6 or 7 guys in there. They're all making bread. So like, I don't know, bro. It's just motivating. I'm low-key kind of mogging all of them right now. I'm getting like higher scores than them with my sleep, with my I think it was not stress level, but recovery, like all that stuff, bro. Like, I'm low-key mocking them, but yeah, we're just chilling, bro. We're just enjoying life. So with that being said, I'm about to work on this YouTube video right now. I'm about to edit a lot of it right now. I've really been working this morning since I've woken up at 5. Yes, I've eaten breakfast, but like after breakfast, I went straight into trading, and literally been working from 9:30 to 2 p.m. right now. Like, y'all gotta want it bad enough, bro. But yeah, finished pretty much all that stuff. Did a bunch of things on the side, like responding to DMs and responding on Discord. So all that stuff is done. So far, a good work day. So we're leaving out tomorrow. So I will update y'all. I'll probably trade in the car. We'll see if we even get a setup. But yeah, I'm pretty much halfway to passing the first account, and the second account's break even. So I'll pick up the camera whenever I pick it up again. I think we're going to eat for dinner, so maybe y'all get to peep the food. Alright, what's up, boys? So, long day of driving, bro. 5.5 hours, and then tomorrow we're driving 6. So, we're pretty much back at the place that we were earlier this week at our family's house. Stopped by here for the night, and instead of going a full, like, 11-hour drive. So, it's kind of cooked. But pretty much had a 5.5 hour drive today, and got really nothing done other than trading. And so trading and working on the video, I worked on the video in the car. So other than that, like, I just got here and like I'm just working, bro. Like, I have so much stuff to do. But we just finished the Cree talk. I'm about to edit that in a second on this. And yeah, so got a lot of work ahead. So kind of sucks. I wasn't even able to go out. My family, they went out probably one last time to go on the boat ride with them, and they're probably gonna be out there for 2 hours, and it's already 5 p.m. for me. Like, I literally just can't. And I told him, like, I'm so sorry, but I can't. Like, I have a bunch of stuff to do, and I haven't really done anything today because, again, I've been on the car ride since early this morning, so it just sucks. So it's all good, bro. Sometimes you just have to do what you have to do. That's the way. It's the way it rolls, bro. Especially with the business. You just got it, bro. Especially with just like, bro, not even a business, bro. Just like self-developing in general. Like, you just got to do stuff when you just got to do it. You can't avoid it. So what I wanted to come on here before we end the video today, bro. What I want to talk about is how much my life has changed. Like, this exact room, this exact bed. I will pull up the video right now, real quick on YouTube. This exact bed last year I was sitting in, and I was doing one of my first, literally, no, I think this was the first face-to-face video I have ever done. First face-to-face video I've ever done on YouTube. A year ago. Last summer. And let me scroll all the way down, bro. All the way down. Okay, so this is it right here. 400 views, my current state in training. This exact bed last year during the summer. Like last week. I to do that with my friend Phoenix, but he is not able to do the video with me today. So yeah, I'm just wanting to hop on here and just do like a bit of a raw talk for a little bit. Just explaining a little bit of my journey again. So y'all can go and watch that own video yourself. Holy bro, if it flips. Y'all can watch that own video yourself. It's called My Current State in Training. If you scroll down, it's 11 months ago. Y'all can see that. It's just, I don't know, bro. Like, it's literally the same exact bed. Same exact place, pretty much the same exact time. 1 year later. 1 whole year later. And at that point, I was about 8 months into my journey. About 8 months. And I like, at the time, bro, like, looking at it now, I knew nothing, bro. I was overcomplicating trading so much. I was trying to do Dodge UDD method. Like, it was so stupid. And I didn't have really any relationship with God at the time. And sitting here now, bro, like, I was going through that, and I was solely, yeah, I believed in God and everything, but there's an extent to it. Like, I don't believe I was reading the Bible at this time. I wasn't seeking God in everything that I do. I wasn't spreading His word. I was solely just focused on myself and my goals and just grinding it every single day. Waking up at 4:30, working 8-10 hours a day. I didn't even spend much time with my family last year when we were in the same exact position. Same vacation, I guess you would say. I wouldn't even spend time with my family. Right, like, I came down here, and as you can see, bro, I was working. Like, I was literally just I was freaking doing lines on charts all day, bro. Like, I thinking I was studying or something, bro. Like, I was doing mad notes, mad review, all day long, every single day. And my life has changed so much, bro, since I began to put God first in my life. And simply by doing that, He has opened up so many doors that have changed the way that I've looked at my life, changed the way that I perceive myself, changed the way that I perceive my future, and changed the way that I've seen, opportunities and being able to take them, right? When it comes to my mentor, buying that for $1,000 when people were telling me not to. Deciding to not go to college next year. I've already talked a little about this video, I believe. But like all just again, all these different things. It came down to me putting God first and looking at me in this time. I was going through it. Bro. You don't understand. I was so down bad. I did not understand anything. I didn't. I was 8 months into trading, and I was just an absolute like. Only thing I had going for me was good psychology. That was it. That was it. That was the only thing good. And I took that too far to the point where I didn't believe that technicals were that important as long as I had good psychology. It was a whole mess. And it can really just show you how much 1 year of trading, 1 year of diving into a relationship with God can change your life. Can change your life. And, I've made exponential growth. Not even a year ago, bro. 4 or 5 months ago, I wasn't even that much different than I was right there in that video. 3 months ago was when everything changed. When I began to put God first and I surrendered my life to Him. That is when everything changed, right? It wasn't 5 months ago. It wasn't 6 months after that video. That's when everything started. No, it was 3 months ago. I had a drastic change in the trajectory of my trading and in my life, and it was because of God, right? So you can just I don't know, there's just really no words to describe how it feels to look back at a video like that. Literally my first face-to-face psychology video with my camera on my, showing me who I was a year ago. It's just crazy, bro. It's just crazy to see how much I've grown. How much I've grown, not only in my trading, but me as a person. And the wisdom that I've gained in my life, that God has provided me. It's just, I don't know, man. It's just crazy to look back at and see all these different types of things. And looking back at my old videos on my laptop of me in class in college and high school and taking trades and me just screen recording in the background on OBS. Stuff like that, dude. It's just documenting the journey, bro. And I encourage all of you guys to document your journey. To start documenting your journey. And, not only with trading and all that stuff, but with your life and with your relationship with God if you have one. Because soon enough, y'all are going to start to see, just a variety, not a variety, but just different types of videos coming out. And I don't want this page to be solely for trading and technical work and psychology, all this stuff. I want this page, my YouTube, my personal brand, to document my entire life. I want my personal brand to document my life and what I've went through, the struggles that I've went through to become successful, not only in trading, but the future businesses ahead. And the documentation of a day-to-day life, of a week-to-week life, all this different type of stuff. This is your sign. Please start documenting your journey. I wish I started earlier, right? I started posting YouTube videos, but it was only technical analysis about 5 months into my journey, 5-6 months, right? Y'all saw them even before those videos, 5-6 months before. And I just wished I picked up a camera and started to post YouTube videos on that, but it's all good. But even if you don't want to do YouTube, bro, because I understand people don't want to do personal brand. I enjoy it, right? Just me. I want to be able to help people and reach out and help people. But some people, you don't want to do that. You don't want to share yourself. I understand. At least document yourself on your phone. Take videos and record your journey. Record your journey. I don't know. For me, it puts my back against the wall a bit. It's I gotta show up for y'all boys. It gets to a point, maybe the first few months of me doing it, I could easily ditch. But I can't. If I really, really wanted to, I couldn't anymore. And that's why I made a promise to y'all boys 4 or 5 months ago when I was going through it, bro. Going through it, right? I made a promise to y'all boys that I will not quit trading. I will not quit trading, that I will become profitable. I promised y'all boys that. I literally promised y'all boys. Y'all can find that video. I don't know which one it is, but I promised y'all boys. So it's going to happen. But yeah, guys, document your journey. Document. I countless videos on my phone of me just yapping, of me just talking about everything, good and bad, that I'm going through at that current moment. And it's just going back and looking at those videos, like, you just see how much you've grown, bro. You've seen how much you've grown as a person, as a man, as a woman, right? As a trader, as a disciple in Christ. All these different things. I can literally watch these videos and I can vividly understand what I was going through that day, right? What I was going through at that time, like what hurdles I had in front of me. And just, I don't know, man. It's just being able to understand that I've made it over those hurdles once, and I can get over them again. Again, like, it's not back to back to back, like 1 week sucks, 1 week's like really, really good. It's just not like that anymore. So I'm constantly just leveling up, steady progression. And that's all I could ask for, right? God is continuously guiding me where he needs me to go. And as long as I'm open to learning, open to improving every single day, and I have that guidance there with me to help me out, eventually it's going to happen, right? So I'm just glad I'm over that whole phase that you just saw I was going through, where I was just clueless and I was struggling and I was fighting profitability so much. Now I'm just letting it flow to me. And it's crazy just how much I've improved simply because of that and letting God into my life. So that's going to pretty much wrap up today's video, boys. I will see y'all, boys. If y'all want to join the Discord, it will be left down in the description. It is called Creed. We're going to start doing live streams in there, but until probably after 75 hard, we're not. We haven't done one in a while, but we'll probably pick them back up when I probably get funded again, and I have that confidence again to be able to go in there and not get distracted. So we'll see. But if y'all want to join that, again, that will be left down in the description. But that's pretty much going to wrap it up. So I appreciate y'all, boys, and God bless. Peace out.